seem to actually make your money situation change, this is likely the reason why. And the reason I say strictly spiritual people is because a lot of spiritual people don't know how to manifest or actualize money at all. They are just really abundant, prosperity in the head, but when you look at their actual life, if I told you to make $100 this week, you wouldn't know how to. So this is not to hate on anybody. This is literally to bring something to awareness that I've also dealt with myself. I know the answer because I've literally been there. Okay. So like everything else on my channel, I don't talk about anything that I haven't personally done or anything I haven't personally tried. So this is something I know that works. I'm certain that works. And if you follow it, you will never be a spiritual person without money again. You just need to stick to it and remember everything I'm telling you in this video. So watch this video from now to the end because everything I say at some point in the video is going to tie together. You might watch all the way to the end, to get gems that are going to change your entire life. You could watch half the video and get one gem. But if you watch all the way to the end, you would have picked up another 2 or 3 that would really fast track your success. So I encourage you not to lazy out on this video. Just grab a snack or something like that. Grab a drink. I have this watermelon wonder synergy, and honestly I've never tasted the watermelon flavor. I'm low-key very obsessed already. It's so good. I love the brand. I've already tried the brand, but I've never tried the watermelon flavor. It's amazing. So get comfortable and let's talk about it. So the reason why you're probably a spiritual person that can't actualize money is because of double-mindedness. Now, double-mindedness is basically what it sounds like. Double-minded, right? So double is 2, minded is literally what happens up here in your thoughts, in your mind, etc. When you're double-minded, you are thinking of one thing while actively also doing the other. Now, double-mindedness is great if you are double-minded in the correct lane. Okay? That's actually great for you because you have two things going in the same direction at basically twice the speed as one. Okay, so stay with me here. If you were to have one person doing something with you versus 2 people doing something with you, right? Or I guess you 2 are the 2 people, right? How much faster can you get it done? Hey, hi you guys, and thank you for the likes as well. So, and make sure to drop any questions as you're watching this video because I am literally here to answer them now. Like I'm here in person to watch, to talk. So if you watch this video after, that's great. All my lives go into the live section of my channel that you can watch afterwards, but I'm not there to answer. I'm literally talking live. So make sure that you are keeping up with my channel and subscribing so that you can get the notification for when I post, like when I do my lives. Because if you want to ask me questions, here's the place to do it. All right. So again, back to the double-mindedness. Thank you for the likes. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the people that said I look gorgeous. Let me see. Someone said I look gorgeous and I look beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And so for the double-mindedness, if you're doing, so again, back to the example, if it's me doing something alone versus I have another person, well, we're going to get it done twice as fast because it's 2 people instead of just me by myself. That's good. Okay. Double-mindedness is sometimes good if you are focusing on one thing, but you have a lot of power behind it. All right. However, if you have double-mindedness, that's not the correct double-mindedness, you're going to pull yourself back. So the same way that if it's 2 people going forward, it pushes it twice as fast. If it's a split in your double-mindedness and it's two of the wrong things, you're going twice as slow. Okay. So I need you to understand that either you're going twice as fast or you're going twice as slow. So if you're not going twice as fast right now in your life, you're probably doing this, which is making you go twice as slow. Okay. So if you feel like you're taking 2 steps back, 2 steps forward and 2 steps back, 3 steps forward, 10 steps back, this is likely what's happening. Okay. So this is how you change from a spiritual person that has no money to really aligning to this in your money situation. All right. So the first thing is language. The language you use on a day-to-day basis is literally forming your reality every single day. Okay, if you don't hear anything else in this video, understand that. the words that you speak and the words, even not that you just speak, okay, the words that you have in your head, in your thoughts that are running all day long, even when your mouth is closed, the words that you use in your mind, the words that you speak out of your mouth are all forming your reality. So if your reality is not what you want it to be, it's likely because the words that are revolving in your head and the words coming out of your mouth are in the wrong language. All right. So the way that this relates back to double-mindedness, and thank you guys for the likes, right? So the reason why this aligns with double-mindedness is because if you're using the wrong language while doing the correct action, you're going to be going the 2 steps back. But if you're doing the right language with the right action, 2 steps forward, twice as fast. You're going to get to your goal twice as fast. Okay? So, but then again, you could have not the right action and not the right language, and you just stand still basically. Okay? So actually, having the wrong language with the right action actually is worse off than you just doing nothing. I would rather you do nothing than to have double-mindedness and have the right action and the wrong language. Okay? So the action is not the part we're going to talk about today, right? The 2 parts of double-mindedness is your actions and your thoughts, all right? And your thoughts, aka the words you use, the language, etc. So we can just call it language, okay? So how you speak. Let's just say how you speak and the action. Now the action we're not going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the half of the double-mindedness that has to do with your language. Now, your language breaks down simply to just certain words you use in your vocabulary. Today, we're getting rid of 2 words that we currently use in our vocabulary, and then we're going to add in 2 words to replace it. And that's how you're going to be able to do this. So if you don't have your sheet of paper, your pen, your pencil, or your journal, my journals are back there. If you don't have that, get it out now. Okay? So the first word is try. The reason why try doesn't work if you're doing the right act, no matter how hard you're working properly and being a good person and doing all these things in the right direction, if you use the word try or trying, you will never get what you want. Okay, so this is one thing I hear a lot on the internet is, I'm such a good person, why don't I get what I want? Oh, the person that seems like they're just rude and mean and stuck up, they always get what they want. Or like, oh, I feel so XYZ, like I never get what I want in life, but I'm doing the right thing and I'm working and I'm treating my family good and I am working like I'm supposed to. I'm not leeching off anybody. I'm doing the right things in life. I'm being a good person. Those type of people who say that, they're like, I'm doing the right thing, but I can't get what I want. This is the problem, okay? So you're probably using language like try. Now, trying is insinuating that you don't already know how to do something. And if you currently don't know how to do it, what makes you think that your brain is going to look for any way to solve the problem that you're assuming? Like you're basically telling your brain, I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to do it, but I don't really know. Like, I'm just trying. I'm putting effort. Like, I'm trying. It sounds like such an innocent word, right? It sounds so innocent, but it's not innocent. So stop using the word try because it insinuates that you don't know how to move forward. Now, if you are starting a kombucha brand, right? And you're trying to figure out how to promote on social media and you have a beautifully packaged, greatly branded product that tastes amazing, right? But at the same time, so you're doing the right action, but at the same time, I'm trying to grow my business. Like, I'm just trying. I'm like, I don't really, like, I kind of know how to market it, but I kind of don't. Like, I'm kind of trying. Like, I don't really, that's not necessary because saying the word try and reaffirming in your brain and to yourself by speaking every single day that you're trying to do something means that you aren't going to do it. Because trying is not doing, and trying is not having, and trying is a processing right now. So when people are in the process of doing something on a journey to get somewhere, they're trying to get there, right? That's what we think about. So it seems so innocent, like, oh, I'm just like, I'm trying, but we have to remember that these innocent little words are not innocent, because it's the same way, like, if you are going to drink this kombucha out of this red straw, right? Did I just try to pick up that? Did I just try to pick the straw out of here? Did I just try to drink? No, I just did it. So, like, it's not so much about the innocence of the word, it's the fact that it is wrong. Stop using it. Like, it doesn't matter. It's an innocent word. I agree, but don't use it. Stop. So, I just gave you that really good example. Like, when I picked it up, I didn't think, oh, I'm going to try to pick that up. No, there was a certainty to it because I've done it for my entire life. So when it comes to money, you don't try to make money. You need to have a certainty about it. And I talked about this on my TikTok, and I got a comment from a guy, and he quoted something I said in the video, and he said, ignorance is risk. Risk is only in ignorance, because once you have the knowledge, you don't have risk. It doesn't exist, right? And he was like, oh my gosh, that just like shifted something in my brain. And I want that same shift for you. I want you to shift something in your mind right now and say, I know what she's saying doesn't really make sense, but I'm going to try to stop saying the word try for a week and see what happens, right? Because you can't try to do something and also do it at the same time. Like, I'm going to try to pick up this drink that's in front of me. Am I ever going to be able to try? Am I ever going to pick it up if I'm trying to pick it up? Okay, so it's an innocent word we use as kids, but it's not an innocent word. So stop saying the word try, because it insinuates that you can't do something. Just stop using it. And I'm going to give you those two words to replace it with, okay? So the next word I want you to get rid of is want. Again, this is the same thing. Wanting, you can never have and want at the same time. You can never do and try at the same time, okay? You can't do something and be trying to do it at the same time. You can't have something and be wanting it at the same time, right? I could say, I want lip gloss on my lips. Well, if I wanted it on my lips, that is insinuating it's not there. But if I say, like, if I replace it with some other word, that statement can insinuate that sometime in the future, there is going to be lip gloss on my lips, okay? And one of the words is desire. Desire does not insinuate you not being able to have something or do something, okay? So desire, hi Izzy, what is up? So desire is one of the words you want to replace it with. When you say the word desire, it insinuates still in the present, which is the only moment that exists. So if you try to use the word try and try to use the word want, and you want to really keep them in your vocabulary, instead of switching it out with desire, you're going to notice that you have double-mindedness. So you may be doing all the right actions, doing all the right things, but you can't seem to get a client. You can't seem to get a coaching call booked. You can't seem to make a sale. You can't seem to have somebody email you with amazing feedback from a call that you had. Like, you can't get those things because you're trying to get them, or you want to have them, both insinuating that you can't get them. Okay. So the other word with desire, right? Because we're using these two new words, it's desire. The other word is wish. Okay. The word wish insinuates, again, that it's something that could happen in the future, but it does not insinuate that you don't already have it. Okay. I could say, I wish I had a Synergy watermelon wonder flavor. But that doesn't insinuate I don't have it. That just insinuates at some other point in the future, I might just buy another one of these from Trader Joe's. So these small micro tweaks, I noticed that, like, when I was a spiritual person that couldn't manifest money, I didn't understand. Like, today, I think I made like maybe $300 or $400. I did leave my house for lunch, so I could actually got this on for lunch, but and I don't really even know how that came about, honestly. Like, it just so happens to be there, and then I'm like, why is there so much money left in my bank account after investing in all my investments and paying all my bills and like doing all these things and like shopping, and I'm like, why is there still more money left over? I'm just, it's like, it's too much. I don't know what to do with it. So that's what happens when you get rid of try and want and you start using the words desire and wish, because desire and wish set you up for a good future. They don't stop. They don't keep you in the trying process or the wanting process. And you know, now that I think about it, a few months ago, maybe even like 8 months ago, I posted a video on this page, talked about trying. Something, it says like the title was something something trying. Definitely go watch that video, because that video is like a prerequisite to this. So like if you understand that video, everything I say in here will make sense as well. And so it was so long ago that it was like obviously like less developed information. So I definitely think go watch that one first. But these, like the word try and the word want, are so innocent. It's like, why would I spend my time trying not to say those words on purpose? Like, you're telling me that I'm 24 years old and I'm going to take time out of my day to avoid saying those words. That's exactly what I'm telling you. That's exactly what I'm telling you, because I have a life of the fruits of the things I talk about on this channel. And so as I share more information, as I give out more information, as I use what I talk about, it's going to make sense. It's going to continue to make clearer and clearer sense over time on why I say the things that I do. 5 years from now, I mean, even now, I don't have to stop saying the word try or want, because I don't say them anymore. Like, it's just not in my vocabulary. But it's like, you are going to be able to see that after. That's what a Lyft driver told me years ago, stuck with me since. Yeah. Like, it's crazy how it's going to just like compound over time. And so, just insane. But if you're a spiritual person who can't seem to have money, like, you can attract the audience, but not the money. You can attract the like the person that like wants to work with you, but they don't ever swipe their card. Or you have a product. For me, I don't have an ebook. I have a playbook, and for so long I was like, people, I just want people to buy it. And as soon as I did these things as well as other things, people purchased them without me even promoting. I've never promoted. Well, I promoted it in one video, and the girl didn't even get it from that video. Like, she got it from like some other way of coaching with me. So these small little, but like what I was saying is that like I don't say them anymore. I don't say try and want anymore. But in 5 years, this information is still going to be valid. So it doesn't really matter. That's why I'm putting out this information, even though I don't say the word try and want. It's something that's fresh on my mind because it's something that I've done within the past year. So in 5 years, when I forget that this video even exists and there's people watching me in 2031 or whatever that is, right? This information is evergreen. It's literally always going to be there to help you in whatever situation you have. So if you haven't already, join my free community. It is the money consciousness community. I started it because if I increase your money consciousness and you make more money, I also get that multiplied back towards me. So it's a win-win situation. If you want to go over there, there's a lot of good resources already there. You can also comment and ask questions and drop videos and all types of things. So make sure that you join there, and I'll see you guys in my next video. It was so nice to see you guys today, and appreciate the likes as well. I love when I see you guys here. So I'll see you guys in my next video.